Welcome to the Ghostly Chronicles. In the remote highlands of Scotland, nestled between jagged cliffs and mist-covered lochs, there was a tale few dared to whisper. They spoke of an ancient staircase carved into the side of a forgotten mountain. According to the legend, the steps would appear only under a blood-red moon, leading those brave or foolish enough to ascend to unimaginable riches. But no one who climbed them ever returned. Alex, an adventurer with a knack for solving mysteries, scoffed at the tale when he first heard it. He had conquered jungles, deserts and ruins. What was a staircase compared to those challenges? Armed with a map cobbled together from old stories and local lore, Alex set out on the night of the blood moon to find the steps. The moon hung low and crimson in the sky as Alex navigated the rugged terrain. The air grew colder as he approached the mountain, the mist thickening into an almost solid wall. Then, through the haze, he saw them, ancient stone steps, spiralling up into the darkness. Each step was etched with symbols that seemed to pulse faintly in the moonlight, as if alive. The first step echoed unnaturally loud when he set foot on it, the sound reverberating through the still night. It felt as though the mountain itself had awakened. Alex hesitated but pressed on, each step amplifying the eerie echoes. After a while, the mist around him thickened, muffling the world below. Soon there was no ground, no horizon, just the endless stairs and the blood-red glow above. As he climbed, Alex began to notice strange things. The symbols on the steps seemed to shift when he wasn't looking, forming patterns that resembled eyes. The air grew heavy, carrying faint whispers that seemed to emanate from the stone itself. He paused to catch his breath and realized the whispers weren't random. They were calling his name. Alex, Alex. He shook it off as his imagination, but the next step brought a cold chill up his spine. He turned to glance down the staircase, expecting to see the ground far below. Instead, he saw only more stairs spiraling into the void, and a figure standing several steps below him. It was him. The doppelganger stared up at Alex, its expression blank and unnatural. Its movements mirrored his perfectly, stepping forward when he stepped back. Heart-pounding, Alex turned and climbed faster, desperate to escape. But with every step, the whispers grew louder, and the figure grew closer. The staircase seemed endless. Time lost meaning as Alex ascended, his legs burning, his breath ragged. He dared not look back again, but he could feel the presence behind him, its cold gaze boring into his back. Then, at last, he reached a landing. The summit wasn't what he expected. Instead of treasure or a breathtaking view, there was a door. A massive ancient slab of stone covered in more shifting symbols. The whispers turned into a cacophony, urging him forward. Behind the door, Alex felt a pull, a promise of something unimaginable. He hesitated, his instincts screaming to turn back, but his curiosity overruled his fear. He pushed the door open. What lay beyond defied explanation. It was a vast, endless void filled with floating islands of shattered stone. In the center, a monolithic figure loomed, its form constantly shifting, part human, part beast, part something Alex couldn't comprehend. Its many eyes turned to him, and its voice filled his mind. "You have come far," it said, its tone both inviting and menacing. "Few reach me, fewer leave." Alex realized too late that the riches promised weren't gold or jewels, but power, a dark, consuming power that came at a price. The entity extended a hand-like appendage, offering him a glowing shard. "Take it," it said. "Join me and know eternity." But Alex hesitated, and in that moment, he felt the doppelganger's cold grip on his shoulder. He spun around to see his mirror image smiling, its eyes voids of endless darkness. It whispered, "You should have kept climbing." The last thing Alex saw was the doppelganger stepping past him, taking the shard and merging with the monolith. The door slammed shut, and Alex was hurled into the void. When locals ventured to the mountain months later, they found no staircase, no door, only a faint echo that seemed to carry Alex's screams. To this day, on nights of the blood moon, travelers claim to hear footsteps in the mist and whispers urging them to climb. Please like, share and subscribe.